Hey guys, it's Steph from Vampire Hotel. I wanted to talk to you today about the energy of the upcoming week, and then I will pull tarot cards for you based on your rising sign. If you do not know your rising sign, your sun sign will be a-okay. Whatever, sits right in your soul. So let's get started in the forecast of the week. It is Sunday, March 10th, and we have a new moon in Pisces today. New moons are great for manifestation and planting new seeds to things that you want to bring to fruition. But when we think about Pisces, it is so nebulous, it is so emotional, and it is so deep and so porous. And so we want to make sure that when we are manifesting today, to dream big. Honestly, I've seen a lot of things about people saying about this new moon to not get too idealistic, especially since it's paired with boundary bursting Neptune, especially like Pisces and then Neptune in the new moon all paired together. It can really create a ground for like very high idealism and maybe getting carried away with the dream. But I am here to say, as your delusional Pisces rising girl right here, I would love to get a little bit lost in the inspiration today. I say that we do dream big, especially just with the fucking shit of it all on Earth, as of the late. I think the least we can do is dream about our highest ideals and possibilities and maybe get a little lost with them. But, you guys, I'm not going to tell you to like freaking walk off a cliff, you know what I mean? Like, this is kind of the energy where it's like the mystic swims in the same waters as the psychotic. Like, watch where your thoughts are traveling. Like, make sure you have like a little lifeboat ready if you need to grab it to kind of reel yourself back in. You know what I mean? Like, don't just like let go and think you're going to be okay. This new moon is a really good time to understand what you need to do to keep yourself emotionally and spiritually safe. With this new moon, I kind of wanted to backtrack with some of the energy that has approached it, because I feel like all the energy from last week is meeting with this new moon and it's taking us into this next week. There's not a whole lot going on with the transits as of this week. So I really think the heavy dose of astrology that we got last week paired with this weekend is enough to kind of digest to work through this upcoming week. So with that being said, we had Mars square Uranus yesterday. You probably could feel that approaching a little bit last week, but it hit yesterday and now it's kind of like, okay, we're leaving. Mars square Uranus, especially with all this like fluid Piscean energy, is like a punch straight through the veil. It's really disruptive and it can really shake things up and break things free. Mars Uranus to me, and I've noticed with the people that I've spoken to this week, there's just this feeling of wanting to really break through and assert like your own will upon your situation. And especially paired with this new moon, with the high ideals, you could really have like a strong egoic conviction about what it is that you want to do. So I just want to make it clear to you guys to really sit with why you are going after what you're going after, why you're dreaming of what you're dreaming. Is it to say fuck the system, fuck the man, or like having this like I'm my own person, I'm my own property, which you are, but it's like, why are you going about it like that? You know what I mean? It's like this hyper individualistic assertion of I needed to do this because I don't want to be suppressed under somebody else. So when it's like gets tight in the chest, when your reactions are coming from that kind of place and like that's where like your conviction's coming from, I would sit with that a little bit more and ask yourself why you are dreaming these dreams and going after certain ideals that you're pursuing. I also want to note quickly that This new moon, especially it being so close to Neptune, like I said, and then this Mars-Uranus thing going on, and then we had a Mercury-Neptune thing going on last week. There is a lot of nervous system anxiety things going on, and that's why, like, even though I'm saying with this new moon, like, freaking get a little crazy, dream big, this is very disillusioning type of energy. There's a lot of anxiety. It's like very nervous. And so I don't want you guys to take rash action from a place of anxiety and fear. You know what I'm saying? I actually have a weird example of like my day got really super disrupted yesterday from this Mars-Uranus square. So I have Mars transiting through my 12th house right now, and it opposed my own Mars, which is in the 6th house of pets. My poor sweet fish, Miss Binky. She's a bad bitch. She's a cheetah girl. She is saucy. She is pretty. I could go on and on about my stuff, you know. I got done with a candle magic class I was in, and I looked over and I'm like, where's Miss Binky, y'all? And I was like looking all over in the aquarium. This bitch got sucked up in the filter. Y'all, the way I am like traumatized from that. Like I had to get her out of the filter. She was on the floor. I put her back in. Miss Binky is okay, everybody. Yes, Miss Binky, she's strong, girl, yeah. But oh my God, like that was horrible. That was fucking horrible. I smile when I'm really uncomfortable, which is most of the time. But Miss Binky is good. I'm talking about like disruptions like that. Also just really weird, strange patterns coming up. Like I had people talking to me yesterday just about weird synchronistic things that they were shown that mirrored their reality in a very confronting way. So those are the kinds of things that can kind of be popping up now. So with that being said, I still think I want to talk about like, you know, this Pisces energy a little bit more. We do have Venus moving into Pisces, I think tomorrow. Let me take a look at my thingy. Yes, we do. So just stack up on the Pisces energy, you know. And, you know, I think Pisces is really misunderstood. I mean, I am a Pisces rising. I have Saturn in Pisces. People think it's just this whimsical, magical, glittery sign. But let me tell you, the glamour is just as equal as the horror, okay? Because dreams are the same thing. They're from the same realm as nightmares, right? And so this energy too can, like, you know, you're either dreaming of just like the most wonderful things, or it's literally pulls you into the depths of just horror, you know? Pisces is it's the most empathetic sign of them all. It is literally, I am a sponge. Like I just take in everything, and it's so hard to find the correct boundaries, which is so great for this new moon to like start forming structures like that. And I have really formed a really good boundary practice, but it is really hard when I feel quite literally everything. So I guess like finishing thoughts before I start your guys' little rising sign tarot-scope thing, to really use this new moon to understand yourself, like understanding your emotional and energetic boundaries and taking care of yourself. It is okay to retreat. We do not have to go in linear time to feel like we are doing something productive for ourselves. Sometimes we need to retreat to take care of ourselves, and like Pisces has to do that. Pisces people have to do that. And wherever Pisces is falling in your chart, that is where this energy resides for you, which is what I'll be talking to you about in a moment. So I hope that this information was helpful for you for this week. I know it was all kind of still like this weekend, but if you do have any questions or you would like to book a reading with me, just email me at vampirehotelsteph@gmail.com. I would love to speak with you. Oh my